Morning, Seafree in Chicago with the morning grain comments. It's rainy here in Chicago, but it's supposed to subside. I think that as far as the weather forecast is concerned, we could see a couple of days of dry weather, and then over the weekend, more rain is forecasted for the Midwest. Down in South America, looks like more of the same. Dry conditions and warm for northern Brazil. Too wet in southern Brazil. It looks like it's going to dry out for Argentina. So kind of a mixed bag down there, but again, some of the premium in the soybean market has to do with the uncertainty of the South American weather. Chinese futures, beans up, corn up, meal down, oil and palm oil down. Again, one of the factors that the market's going to be looking at is when does China come in and buy beans and from whom? We also have the report tomorrow, and we'll see what the government has to say. It's still interesting that the average trade guess for the corn yield is 170. For the bean yield, it's 50. And for the bean carryout, around 450 versus 475. 2,300 in the corn carryout versus a number similar to that in September, and 950 versus 933 in the wheat. So obviously there's always a lot of volatility when the numbers come out, especially if the machines feel that these numbers change price direction. USDA estimated that only 22% of the corn was harvested versus 37 average. The crop did improve. So basically all we saw was harvest in Illinois and Missouri. Elsewhere conditions, the farmers are still slow in getting into the corn. Soybean harvest 36% versus 43 average. Crop also improved. Basically you saw harvest pick up in North Dakota and in the east, but still kind of slow in the west. Crop conditions did drop a little bit in the west, but improved in the east. And winter wheat seedings, 48% versus 58 average. Kansas is only 27% planted versus 59 average. Open interest went up in the beans, corn, and wheat. The fund sold beans, oil, and corn on Tuesday. So again, we're waiting for the USDA report. We're waiting for the weather in South America, and we're just going to see how the market handles the end of the harvest if the farmer is a slow seller of cash grain. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.